I'm so bad at finishing talking. Every one of these clips is over a minute when it does not need to be. I just can't shut up. It's the ADHD. I'm like, there's more to say. I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna keep saying stuff. How am I gonna make all of this one vlog? That's not gonna work. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Hello. This is not what I planned to do today. There's really nowhere good in my room to like prop up a camera and talk because everything is a mess. We are in the process of renovating this house, but the floorboards that we want to put in have been delayed. My walls have not been repainted yet. I picked this color when I was like 14 and I'm ready for a change, but the world is not ready for one yet. There's a lot to be done, and I kind of want to film a week in the life of video. I've been thinking about this for a while. I often find that week in the life of videos help me remember, kind of, that like the amount I do a week is pretty good. It's reasonable. I kind of figured that I would know that I was going to start it, and that I would like, you know, film me waking up and getting breakfast and whatever. It's 9:51 a.m. and I have decided that today is the day that I'm going to start. I have already today had some leftover plain pasta for breakfast because that's what my brain would accept, and taken my ADHD meds. I have been awake since like 7:30, but I only just am starting to feel awake, probably partially due to the ADHD meds. Yeah, we have some things to do, I think. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. We are in the process of renovating, which means there's a bunch of boxes and all of my clothes are in bags. These aren't even mine. My shelves and stuff are empty. And this feels to me like a terrible place to start a week in the life of video. Like, look at this. What's going on here? But you know, if I wait for everything in my life to be in order, this video will never happen. This is where we are in my very, very unfinished life. Today, I have to watch the video that my editor sent to me and approve it, figure out if there's anything that needs to change. I want to program a couple of commands into the Mix It Up bot that I have for my streaming. I have to stream today. I'm thinking that I might do a crafty thing. I might work on my sewing project a little bit. I have to switch houses. I have to go to Mum's tonight. Maybe I will edit. I want to try to post on Instagram because I always suck at remembering to post on Instagram. And my hair is really long and I hate it, so I probably want to cut my hair. I'm looking at this plan, and for some reason Instagram post seems like the easiest thing on my to-do list to do, which is great because it's usually really hard. So I think I'm going to try and post on Instagram. I found honestly a lot of my time thinking about posting on Instagram, and then I don't post and it's so frustrating. My brain just doesn't, it's not suited to it. So I have a bunch of things ready to post. I have pictures to post to Instagram because I made myself take them to make the posting easier. I know it'd be easier for me if there's just like a recipe I can follow. If it was like making tea or making pasta and I could just put the water on to boil, put the thing in the water, wait a bit. But instead it's like, think about what photos to take, think about themes, how do all of these things fit together. I have to like use creative energy for it. But I think I can do that right now, so I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna stop like talking about it and actually do that. I have this album here of Instagram planning. All these photos that could conceivably make it to Instagram that I took for Instagram. So yeah, I'm gonna like go through and try and find the photos I want to post. I think I'm gonna use some new ones, but if they're old ones, like I can't post multiple without scrolling down forever, so I tend to just like screenshot and then crop them, which honestly kills the quality. It's not the best way to do it. It's the best way I've found. This is like before editing and this is after editing with in-app editing because they looked a little boring, so I'm just trying to spice them up a little bit. Because apparently today I'm hyperfixating on this vlog. Here's an example of the photos with editing and without editing. Also this one, I just realized that we have basically the same photo. That shouldn't be there. Hey, me again. Yeah, here to say, what happened? Why is this now the front but not edited, and then this one is the same, and that's definitely not how I had it. I had that in front. I genuinely might just take screenshots of these edited ones and then post the screenshots. That's really annoying and I don't know how to fix it. This is one of the reasons that I don't post on Instagram very often, I think. Weird random stuff comes up that makes it harder for my brain to continue. And to top all of that weird randomness off, I pressed a button without meaning to, and now it's gone. All gone. Deleted. And that was the thing that I said was going to be easy to start off my morning. Hi. I'm tired now. It is 10:47, so I have been recording this vlog for about 50 minutes. I just uploaded the post to Instagram. It's not as good as it could be, but I got it out and I can tick that off the to-do list, which is always one of the best feelings. And then I'm gonna watch the video that my editor sent me and see how that goes. Right, so I said I was gonna go watch the video from my editor, but instead I am sitting in my bed and I'm gonna go watch some TikToks for a little bit because that Instagram thing was very frustrating and I need a hit of dopamine. Hopefully the video will get me some dopamine and allow me to keep coasting through, but actually starting it feels like such a big task and my brain doesn't want to. So hopefully if I take a little bit of a break and watch some TikToks, I'll be able to do the next thing. I'm feeling a lot better now, so I'm gonna try and be productive again. I'm gonna go watch the video. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna watch the video. I was meant to do this on Saturday, and it's Monday now, and there's smudges over where my face is in the mirror for some reason. What's with that? This is so far not at all what I was expecting, but it's so good. This happens every time. We finally have the bit that I thought would be the entire video. I'm so glad that it's 9 minutes in. The things before this were lovely. Can you tell how much more chipper I am? I'm doing great. This is amazing. I'm having a good day suddenly. Today is actually going pretty well. The Instagram thing was a little rocky, but I'm feeling good. I did the stuff that I had to do this morning. It is 12:16. I'm thinking about lunch. Usually I put off thinking about it for a lot longer. But if I eat now, then I'll be able to stream for longer after lunch and I'll be able to start streaming sooner. That's cool. That doesn't usually happen. Usually it's harder to get me to do a lunch. Looking at this now, I'm like, wow. I must have been really brave when I put all of these things in a bowl together. I was extra brave when I added stuff I hadn't anticipated to add. I really hope it works out. I am feeling less brave now, but I am still hopeful. So I'm a little nervous, but I will be alright, and I will do the thing. I finished my lunch. I had my ADHD meds. I almost gave up halfway through my lunch and I misjudged my proportions, so I did not technically finish it all. I ate enough to be classified a meal. I had my medicine, which is important and will keep me functioning. And I'm going to do a little bit of relaxation. I'm probably going to read a chapter or two of my book. And then I think I'm going to stream after that. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I was ready to stream. And then I read a chapter of my book, which I actually think I recorded a thing saying that I was going to. I read a chapter of my book, and it feels like I wasted time and did it for no reason, but I know it's like a conscious decision I made. I'm gonna boot up my streaming software and send out a notification and start playing some Minecraft. This setup isn't ideal because it's at my dad's, but it's fine. I'm gonna stream now. Bye, vlog. So I think the server just crashed. I clicked something and it went no and everything's down. So sorry that I wanted to tell you guys. Basically, I can stream today because the bi-weekly meeting appointment thing that I have. Every month, twice a month, I have an appointment to check in with somebody. It is like a government mandated thing I do because of a program that I'm a part of. And I told them that I'm not free on Mondays and asked if we could do Tuesdays and they agreed. So I get a message the other day saying, you have an appointment tomorrow. And I very angrily messaged my person like, I thought we agreed that I was not free on Mondays and so that we were going to do it Tuesdays. Has something changed? And they did not get back to me. I messaged them again saying, I already told you I was not really free Mondays. I have not been able to reschedule things as I need to in order to be available for tomorrow's appointment. So I got a message this morning saying, oh, your appointment has been cancelled. At least I can stream. Just, I had to fight for that. That's the story I wanted to tell you guys. It was not very good. I'll fix things now. Goodbye, vlog. Things are going wrong in the stream, but it's fine. We're chilling. That stream was so scuffed. Things broke. The server kicked me off and wouldn't let me on for like an hour, so I had to go entertain people with MS Paint. But it was really good, and I'm only stopping because like I have a headache. I use so much energy. The few brain cells that are bouncing around in here are done, and I have to go take a break, lie down, read a book. I don't want to put the stream down, but I know that it's going to be like really bad for me if I didn't stop streaming then. But I was having so much fun, and I really liked the chat and the people that were there at the end. Why is it that the end of the streams is always the best bit? I don't know. But yeah, I had a really good time, and I didn't want to stop streaming, and I'm very happy. It is 5 p.m. on the dot right now. I streamed for about 3 hours, 3.5. There's nothing more productive I can do for the next like half hour, maybe an hour, and I'm gonna have to go to my mom's soon. Hello vlog, it's been 5 hours. It's 10 p.m. Can you tell by the walls? I'm at a different house. I'm at my mom's house. You wanna come say hi to my plant? This is my plant. I read a chapter, it was great. When I was done with the chapter, my dad and my step-parent got out their instruments and I got out my ukulele, which I'm still really new with, even though I've had it like 2 years now. And it was really good. We played together and we watched some things on the TV, and my dad drove me here, and my dad and I talked about neurodivergence and ADHD and autism and characters and some world building and fantasy stuff. That was really interesting. And now I'm here. My room is really warm. I'm home now. I'm gonna open my window. Gonna let the nice cool air in. It's about 10 p.m. and if I were to load up my PC, I would spend over an hour doing something. So instead of making there be more blue light, I think I'm probably gonna read and then go to bed. And I got gifted 5 subs today, which means instead of being 13 out of 25, we are now 19 out of 25 for this as a reward, which means this feels like it's within reach. And I've had a pretty good time filming today. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna think any of it's good in the future, but yeah, I think I will keep filming tomorrow. Goodbye. I'll probably see you tomorrow. Mwah! Good morning. It is 8:50 in the morning, and I just remembered that we're doing the vlog thing. I didn't remember that when I woke up. I got a message from the appointment people who wanted an appointment yesterday, even though I'm not free yesterday, saying that I have an appointment tomorrow, even though I'm not free tomorrow. I told them I'm free Tuesdays and Thursdays, and they booked me for Monday and Wednesday. So I am displeased. I have a scheduled stream Wednesday, and I'm not free Wednesday afternoon, which means I don't have much time. However, I might be able to make it work. I'm not happy about it. At this house, I am currently out of breakfast options. Usually I do like cereal for breakfast. But I had intended to, one of these days, start doing like pancake batter on like a Tuesday morning and then making pancake Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab my headphones, listen to some music, and steal some of my roommate's eggs to make pancakes. You know how I mentioned stealing eggs? I no longer feel bad about stealing eggs. I think it'll be fine if I steal an egg or two. It is 9:30 a.m., which means that only took like half an hour. Usually I'd expect it to take more. I'm warm now. It got warm. So I'm gonna set up my fan to point at my desk, eat my food, take my meds, and check in with my D&D players to see if they're gonna actually show up today. Because if they don't, I guess I can stream. 2 of my players are free. I'm about 7 minutes late, but it looks like I am going to be doing D&D today. I spent the last 10 minutes coming up with a plan because only 2 of the players are available. And I'm kind of trying to come up with a run sheet for the rest of today and tomorrow. I have filled out a little bit of my planner. We're coming out of D&D. It was a good session. One of the players that hasn't been able to make it for ages could show up, so it was really good to figure out what was going on with his character plot-wise and figure out how we can get him back to the rest of the party who have gone off on their own adventure. It is now 12:34 and I'm going to need to do a lunch. I kind of don't want to worry about that yet, and there's 8 minutes left on the YouTube video that I was watching before I had to go to D&D, so I'm gonna finish watching that and maybe get changed because I don't know if you can tell, but I am wearing what I wore yesterday. I think there's things I have to do out today, so I might be walking to the store, and it seems like it's gonna be hot. But also my friend just messaged saying that they want to go out on Thursday, so maybe I can do my out things then. I'm gonna have to think about that. YouTube first. My schedule and my plans are changing last minute, and I really struggle with that. My plan was to go out and walk to the local store and buy a lunch there, get some sushi, go get the next topping of my ADHD meds, and to buy a tripod for this vlog. Because my friend messaged me asking if I want to go to the store on Thursday, which would be a great time to do getting my meds since they're already going. And it's hot, and I don't want to leave the house right now. And my plans for tomorrow have changed as well. And my brain is just this swarm of plans are changing, and I'm feeling issues with executive function. And this is the time of the day where I would usually take my next dose of meds, which means the chemical stability of my brain is currently not receiving the crutch that it usually does, which means that I'm harder to steer and it's harder to get executive function. So instead of going out and buying a food, I'm gonna do a food at home. I was talking with my mother and being like, I don't know what to eat. And Mom told me what the freshest leftovers in the fridge are, because I have issues with leftovers, especially the longer it's been. Even if they're totally safe, it's like, no, I saw that 3 days ago. I can't do that. I can't do that even if it's safe. So I think it's gonna be the lowest effort thing to make. And it means I can just stay home and I can keep watching YouTube and stuff and take my meds and figure things out once I've had food to fuel my system and meds to balance my system. That's going to be the best option. I will figure out whether or not I'm going to the store to buy a tripod or something after that. And also I haven't really been using a tripod. Like, I could prop this up over there or something, and instead I'm holding it. So I have the food in front of me. When getting it out of the container, I had to give myself the little pep talk of it's gonna be okay, and remind myself that my body is not responding in a way that indicates that it's going to struggle to eat this, which means that it's gonna be alright. I've had a bite of it, it seems like it's gonna be okay. I'm sitting down, I'm gonna put on something on YouTube that means I don't have to think about anything, and I'm gonna tune out for a little bit, and then we'll come back to worrying about what I'm doing after lunch. Okay, hello. It is 1:47 p.m. and I have done my lunch and my meds, and I have remembered that I need to export a video today. I need to finish editing it by adding just a few little bits of text in, and then I need to export it. Probably gonna upload it Thursday. My old upload day used to be Thursday back when I was uploading weekly, and then my mental health took a hit and I just couldn't do that and like myself anymore, so I stopped pushing myself to upload weekly. But Thursdays are still my day off, so uploading Thursday is great because I don't usually stream Thursday. Technically, Tuesdays are usually my day off. I don't think today is my day off. I think today is my admin day with D&D in the morning. I was finding that back when I was working Tuesdays, doing D&D in the morning, quickly doing a lunch, doing a stream, doing dinner, and sleeping was too much for me. That was taking me out of commission. D&D, quickly do lunch, then do a stream with a person. socially exhausted, not enough time to do anything. My initial plan was that I was going to finish editing it and export, and then while it was exporting that I was going to go out to the store. But previously, when I have been exporting, I have recorded myself like reading like an audiobook to send to my Discord for the people who have signed up for that, and I haven't done that for a while, even though I've been meaning to. So while it's exporting is probably a great time to do that. I tend to do thumbnails while things upload, though I do need to like think of a thumbnail, but I don't need to worry about that now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish editing this, which should be really easy, and then export it, and then once it's exported I can finally delete those videos from my computer. These files have been on my computer for over 6 months now. I'm ready to finally delete these files. Depending on how cozy I get, I might make some tea. I find that I have a better time editing when I have tea, and I like the idea of having tea and reading, but I am not a tea person. I'm trying to introduce myself to a bunch of teas, and since I'm not doing a lot of editing, I'm just like putting in a couple of bits of text and then exporting. I don't feel like I need the tea to push me through. This is not a day off. Usually, Tuesdays would be a day off, but these past few weeks it's been less and less so. So I want to show you what I'm doing with this. Worm here isn't actually present. Worm was the one streaming. Neither Rains nor I were streaming our own finale, which made it easier for me editing-wise, but yeah. Worm was the one streaming. Worm had the camera, but Worm isn't canonically in the scene. And I have this thing in my brain that says anything that makes it into a YouTube video is canon, so I did my best to edit Worm out. There are sections where I have smoothed over the talking so much, like down here, this massive chunk here. I cut Worm out of several of those shots because we were in one tiny room. But that's not going to work here. So I have this little text, which I have set at an opacity of, I think this one's 62. So it is a partially transparent block of text that when Worm runs in from off screen, so it starts here, and then I'll take this area as a starting point. So I'm going to go over to title over here. I'm going to change the position. I'm trying to put witty remarks in here for some of them. Like the first few are explaining what's going on. This person isn't canonically here, please ignore it. And the next few are like, you know the drill by now. And we're up to the point where I'm trying to put jokes over them, kind of. I kind of want to say, and here we see a worm in their unnatural habitat. I press this button and it becomes a keyframe, and then it's just a process of going to different frames and moving along, kind of going frame by frame. And then over here, it's gone awesome again. So we move it over, and they move over. Over here, the zoom is good, so I'm going to say keep that zoom. But over here, it's way too large, so I'm going to move this in a little bit, this down a little bit. And this needs to go over here, and this needs to go over here, and it's getting a little big. And then I just sort of keep doing this. And then what is that? Weights were just sent to... Yeah, it's just a few seconds. It's just adding that in and then doing the upload. You guys don't need to see this whole process. I just thought that I would show you a little bit of what that is. Wow, that took like 11 minutes. What? Hello, it is 3:17 p.m. I have just finished adding in what I believe to be all of the little text things, and now I am going to do a full listen through and watch of the video just to make sure it's good before exporting it. I honestly have no idea how long I've been doing this for, except I messaged my Discord editing the final touches at 2:26 p.m. and that was after I was doing it for a little bit, so I think this actually took me about an hour to just add these tiny little details. Editing always takes so much longer than I think it will. 15 seconds in and I found another thing that I have to edit a warning over. This is why we check. I fixed the thing that needed to be fixed, but I'm so close to the end of my book that I've been reading personally. I have to watch this first. I'm telling myself I have to, and then I have to put it onto export before I do anything else, because it is 3:30 p.m. and I want this exported. Gotta focus on this first, and then I can worry about the fact that I would like to, in fact, just read my own book. I was supposed to take the day off anyway. Tuesdays are supposed to be for self-care and relaxation. watch this first. Worry about it later. I found another one. I really didn't mark these as thoroughly as I should have when I was doing the rough cut. It's my bad. It's making my job harder now, but I'm glad that I'm watching it through so I can catch them and fix them now. Okay, it is 3:42 p.m. I am still editing the bits that I missed of this, but my dad just messaged me to say that the floors are being done tomorrow. We've been trying to get their floors replaced for months. It was supposed to happen late December. It is late February. Apparently the floors are getting done tomorrow. That means that we can finally put things away soon, and I can redo my room so that it fits me instead of being a holdover from who I was when I was in high school. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I don't know what it's gonna look like this weekend, but I'm so excited that the floors are getting done. I really hope it goes well. 3 minutes ago, I was thinking that I've run out of motivation to read my own book, so I just might as well read the thing for Discord. And now, 4:09 p.m., I've run out of motivation to edit this. The thing that's keeping me going is like the spite and the I will get it done today so I don't have to do it again. I am done. I don't want to be doing this anymore. I don't want this to need to be done. I couldn't think of a little witty joke to put over this most recent appearance of Worm, who should not be here. I'm sick of this. I'm fed up. I ran out of dopamine, and now I'm kind of just running on like anger, frustration. Like, I'm not angry at Worm, I'm not angry at myself, I'm angry at the universe that this is a thing that needs to be done. And technically it doesn't need to be done, but like for me to consider this video done, this needs to be done. That's part of the standards. And I need this video to be done so that I don't have to worry about it anymore. And now I am so sick of this, and I'm gonna read my own book after this. I didn't think I was going to. That's the plan so far. Please be done now. I don't want to do more. It should be fine. I hope it's fine. Please. I just clicked the render button. It's gonna be a little bit over an hour, but it says it's gonna be under an hour and a half. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. Oh my goodness. Oh, that took so much longer than I thought it would. It is 4:20 p.m. Haha, funny number. I need to go do something that is not sitting in front of this project, so bye! I like books. I really like books. I don't always read this much, and I want that to be said. Anyway. Hello! I read for over an hour, which I know because my render is complete. I got to a point where I didn't want to stop, and then I kept reading. And then the chapter just didn't end! My mom came home with dinner, and the chapter still didn't end, but dinner's here. I've put the book down, and I'm a little tired, because that chapter just did not end. It is 7:57, and I'm tired. It's not a I should go to sleep tired, it's an exhaustion tired. I was hoping to do more stuff today, and even though I did basically everything on my to-do list, I don't feel like I've done enough. And maybe if I just sit here and rest for a little bit, then I'll have more energy. There's still a thing or two that I want to get done, but I got the edit done finally, and that's really, really good. That feels like the only thing I did today. I guess it kind of was. I did D&D and that. It doesn't feel like enough. But also Tuesdays are supposed to be my days off. I'm not supposed to get anything done. And all of my plans for this week are changing. Tomorrow isn't gonna be a standard Wednesday because they're making me go out to an appointment when I would usually stream. And role-playing has been delayed a little bit because people are gonna run late. And more people than usual are staying over Thursday morning, so I don't know if the amount of pancake batter I made this morning is gonna feed all of us. And I know that everything goes slower when there's people here in the mornings, and even slower than that when there's 2 people. So I'm tired, and I want to feel like I've done more, but I don't have the energy to do more. But I don't want to just sit still, but I have to sit still because I'm tired. And it'll be okay. This is just a little annoyance that will fade. I'll be fine. But it's 8 now, and I'm not used to being this tired at 8. I guess usually I'm this tired at 3, but I was editing at 3, so I pushed through. And it caught up to me, I guess? I don't know. I'm just gonna sit here and finish my soft drink. And then hopefully I'll have energy for something, even if that something's just playing Minecraft. I think it'd be good to play Minecraft. Just kind of zone out and do some mining or chop down some trees or something. Though knowing myself, I'll probably log in and start like building or doing something else that I've avoided doing that isn't actually helpful. I don't know. I'm gonna try and take care of myself, so I'll see you in a bit. I'm gonna just log out of my own brain and log into the game. And then who knows what time it will be. It won't be right now. I might last 10 minutes, I might go for 2 hours without knowing time is passing. Who can predict this? I certainly cannot. I'm not even thinking about the things I have to do tomorrow, or the fact that it's not in my normal schedule, because that's gonna be too much effort, so. Minecraft time. Had empty Minecraft time. Hello. It is now 8:20 and I have a few things to address. One, I have a neck pillow around my neck because I don't want to put effort into holding my own head up, and I could no longer remember what angle was right. They all felt wrong. I come to you from my pillar of coal to say that I remembered copper takes a while to oxidize. I was dealing with my coal and I was like, oh, I gotta lay out the copper fields so that they oxidize so that I can build with oxidized copper, right? And then my brain was like, you know what else takes some preparation and some time and just sitting there in the background, so you should have had it on while you're doing other things? Uploading VODs. You know what you didn't do today? Upload VODs. So I should really check in on that. Usually I do overnight, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night, uploading 2 VODs a night. Still probably isn't quite enough to catch up. I don't even know if if the VODs are on the hard drive or have been made ready to upload processed. I should do that. I need to look at that. So yeah, all of these I've already uploaded, which means that I need to bring this over onto my PC, delete all of the VODs off of it, put new ones on, which is going to take time to transfer. So this really should have been going while I was editing, so that's unfortunate, but I can't always remember to do everything. It is just shy of 9 p.m. and I just clicked the button to make all of these process. Who knows how long they will take or when I will go to bed. 12:59 a.m. Wednesday morning. I jumped into a voice call with some of my friends from the Infinity SMP at like 8:50 p.m. and one of them said like 2 things within 2 minutes that made me go, has anyone told you you might have ADHD? And they were like, oh, I've kind of been considering it for a while, but I don't know. And so I pulled out the freaking ADHD questionnaire, the self-assess. I was like, do you want this? Do you want to like confirm for yourself whether or not it's worth looking into this more? They were like, yeah, sure. And so we ended up doing it as a group, and it took so long. It literally took us over an hour to get through the 18 questions as a group. 4 ADHD people in a call. 2 of them diagnosed, 2 of them undiagnosed and still possibly in denial. Trying to answer this set of questions. We went on so many different tangents. Eventually we finally answer the questions, and it's like, yeah, you've scored high enough that you might want to look into this further. I got 100% on my quiz. You got 6 out of 6 and then 12 out of 12. You might want to look into that further. I have, in fact, I've looked into that further. I got the mess. But I love that I was like, do you guys want to, for fun, do the quiz as a group? And they said yes. And halfway through they were like, I feel like this is turning into group therapy. They fell for my trap and I had a lot of fun, and it's 1 a.m. I have an appointment at 11:30 in the morning. So I'm gonna go fill up my water because I'm almost out. Set up my VODs to upload. Good night. I will see you in the morning. Don't let me wear the same outfit again. I kept meaning to change. I didn't change, but I shouldn't wear this again tomorrow. I will see you probably in the morning. Good night. Good morning. It is 7:33 and I kind of feel like I'm dragging myself awake. So I'm gonna grab my book and just read for a little bit. I hope that makes me not want to just lie down and roll over and go back to sleep. Okay, I am up I am about. I finished my book. It is now 8:20 something, 8:25. I've been up and about for a little bit. I put down like 2 really cute shirts before deciding that I didn't actually want to look like I care about this appointment because I am frustrated with them and don't want to look like I'm putting extra effort in. So I'm overthinking this. My appointment is in 3 hours, which means I'm going to be in waiting mode all morning. I'm not allowed to start working until 10, which means that I can't do a work thing, and I'm gonna feel terrible because at 10, my brain and my body kick in like, I gotta be doing something, I've gotta be doing something, and I don't know what to do. We had a rental inspection recently. My room is clean. It is 8:44 and I have acquired the bathroom. Heck yeah. I did do the day thing. I was starting, put music on, start the day. Yeah. Yeah. Great, cool. So, breakfast in front of me. Have not taken my meds yet, but it occurs to me for the several time that I have not actually told my Discord that I have an appointment this morning and so can't stream at the usual time. So I should probably send a notification about that and load up some YouTube or something. Take my meds. Oh, I just had an intrusive thought that said waste away the morning. That is not the plan. The plan is to feed my body and take care of myself, and then reassess once I'm done eating and see how much time I have to do another thing before I have to leave, and also reassess to see where I'm at and whether or not I feel like doing something. Let's go do that and not the other thing. It is 9:57. I'm really struggling with the fact that I'm not about to start streaming. I have about 50 minutes until I need to go catch a train. There's 13 minutes left of the video that I'm watching, and I'm not going to be able to finish that. I need to do something. It's 10 a.m. I have that buzzing feeling in my chest that makes it feel like if I don't do something, I'm gonna like start physically vibrating. I need to do something productive so that I don't implode. It's 10 a.m. now. I need to do something. Okay. I have to do research for getting it to work. Oh my goodness, this dude in the tutorial speaks so slow. I'm gonna put that on double speed. I'm feeling better. I mean, I feel still, but at least I'm doing something. I am displeased to announce that the tutorial I watched just stated the obvious, which I have already done, and the thing I did isn't working. That doesn't help me. It's 10:10. I need to leave in 40 minutes. It's fine. It'll be okay. It's fine. There's been 20 minutes since my last update. I've done nothing. I've been pressing away at things, but I haven't actually made any progress. I haven't made any of the things work. I've tried to log in to the thing that is my backup and it won't load. Oh, no, okay, that's not true. I did do one thing. I fixed a button, so hopefully one of the commands I did earlier will actually work now. But I can't make the one I was trying to make earlier by watching the tutorial work. I don't know what's wrong with it. They're like, this should work, and then it doesn't, and I don't know. Just gotta fill like 15 more minutes. I'll try and get something done. Okay, it is 10:50 a.m., which is when I had scheduled to leave, which means I need to quickly put my shoes on and get out. I am fueled with anger and frustration, but I managed to do a thing. It's not ready to go yet, but I at least made it work. I have to go to my freaking appointment now. Vlogging in public is hard. I feel like the fact that I am angry about this probably isn't great. I feel like people wouldn't understand that. I feel like it's not, like it doesn't make sense, but I know what it is. It is the autism being angry about the change of plans and about the boundaries I put in place not being respected, which is just, a regular anger thing, but because I specifically made it a rule, there's the autism anger of rules aren't being kept. I think it's related to my autism. And my ADHD is aware that if I don't have a boost of something for this, I'm not doing it. So my ADHD is latching onto that anger and
fueling it and keeping it. I just have this feeling that, like, if I let myself stop being angry, then I am going to crumble and I'm not going to be able to get anything done. You guys don't have all the context behind what's going on with this appointment thing, but I'm just really annoyed. It's meaning that my entire day is going differently, and there's people making noises, so I'm getting overstimulated on top of this. Wednesdays are usually one of my safe days, one of my chill days. They're usually a day when everything is predictable and goes right. I stream in the morning, and that's chill, and then I do a lunch, and I have a bit of time to, like, take care of myself, and if lunch runs over, that's fine. And then I see people I care about, and I do role-playing with them, and this is just changing all of that. Wednesday is the one day of my week, which is pretty inflexible. It's pretty routine. Like, my routine changes, but there is routine, but Wednesday changes less. So it's like this is coming in and taking my one safe day, which is ridiculous and probably an overreaction fueled by emotion, because this isn't my one safe day, but it feels like it right now, and I'm really angry. I feel like I'm about to start crying, so I'm gonna walk to my appointment. I'm gonna put on angry music, which I usually do when I'm walking here anyway. We'll see. We'll see how this appointment thing goes. But yeah, I need to put on music because the rest of the world is loud at the moment. I'm gonna get this over and done with so that I can get on with the rest of my day. Maybe I'll be able to communicate to the person what I actually need and why this makes me feel so terrible. Or maybe I'm just gonna give up and sit back and wait for it to be over and done with, and then just hope I can pick myself back up afterwards and have a day after this. Because I feel like if I don't fight, then I'm gonna lose the rest of the day, and I really don't want that, especially when I'm filming my week. But I do think it's good that you guys get to see this. I really want to swear, but I don't want to swear on vlog. Fuck. I'm literally almost there, and I just got a call from them, apologizing for the right things, giving a decent excuse, asking if I was free today. I am 20 meters from the door of where I'm supposed to be, so I'm about to go there, and we're about to talk about this, but god damn it, they do this every time. Can I stay angry when it's actually a good reason? And can I trust that it's a good reason? I should be able to. When someone says they didn't get my message because they were off sick, and the message I received canceling the appointment said that they were off sick, it should be fine, but I don't want to lose the anger. I did it. I got to the end of the appointment. We compromised, I think. They indicated that they read and were trying to understand the things I had said I needed, and acknowledged that I was very specific with what it was I had in mind. So I'm feeling listened to and respected, and like someone's actually going to try to help me with the things I need help with, which is really good. I'm not meaning to, like, complain about this experience I've had or this appointment or anything. What I'm meaning to do is kind of try to educate. This is how my life is going. This is an experience I'm having, and this frustration is because of the way my brain works, because of the way I process emotions and stuff, and I'm hoping that it could be educational, because usually I wouldn't show this sort of thing at all. I'm hoping that the noise here is okay. I'm kind of trying to shelter the microphone a bit, but I'm treating myself with resting in the park. Stop being loud! This is a very nice tree, and appreciating this tree on my walk here almost made me lose the anger, because it is a very nice tree. So I'm just sitting here in the wind and the shade of the tree and appreciating it for a bit, because I don't get to appreciate trees that much. Hello, wind, I do love you, but you're gonna make the audio terrible, maybe. Hi. No? No, the hair belongs in my face? Okay. Hello. Yes, I know you love me too, thank you.
It's a little bit past 1. I took a bit of a break to, like, relax after getting home, so I wasn't going straight from one thing into another. And I still don't want to do a lunch, but I have to do a lunch. And I don't have a plan for a lunch, but I'm gonna have to make a plan for a lunch. Not looking forward to it, but I need to do it, so we might end up with plain pasta, we'll see. I don't have an appetite to eat, which makes coming up with a food so much harder. Makes figuring out what to eat so much harder. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat the thing that's already prepared, because my brain and my body just might not let me. So looks like lunch is gonna be a bit hard today. Hopefully it will be okay to just eat the easy option, because if it's not, I'm gonna need to work something out. And I don't really have the energy to do that. I'll do my best. Morning, I'm having an unpleasant reaction. It's fine, I'm just No, I can't do that. So I can't eat the easy option, and I'm gonna have to throw it away. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. And it's 1:15. If I were to go out to the store and get some food, I'd eat at 2:30. And that's probably too late to do a thing. But it depends how desperate I get. I've got nothing. No plans, no ideas, nothing. I'm looking in the fridge and the pantry and coming to the conclusion that there is no food in the house. And I won't let the answer of, well, then I just won't have lunch apply. That's not a thing. I need something to take my meds with, and I need to eat a lunch. That's not negotiable. I need to eat something, even if it's not much. I didn't want so much of this vlog to focus around food, but I do really struggle with food as a result of how my brain works. It is definitely a major part of my week, and one of the biggest struggles I face, so I guess this is a vlog about food now. If you struggle with food, you're not alone. My struggles aren't to do with body image or anything. It's just that the food itself is like a boss battle every day, but it's gonna be okay. My mom ordered me a food so I don't have to leave the house. I think I'm gonna stay in the living room, but I don't like the way it smells in here, so I'm gonna wear a mask inside the house so I don't need to breathe scent. Yes. It's still gonna be like around 2 or 2:15-ish when I get my food, which means I should message people like, yeah, the likelihood of a stream happening today is very, very low, but we have a solution and it's coming, and this is a thing that I've never really struggled to eat in the past, so I have high hopes for it being possible. I'm suddenly overwhelmed with the amount of things I have to do. There's a lot of social engagements and requirements that I have, and not a lot of time to do work. It feels like I'm not going to be able to be as productive as I would like to be this week. It's never a typical week. And I'm actually doing a decent amount. And so what if I have social engagements and stuff? I'm allowed to have a life, and the whole point of this vlog is that I always feel like I don't do enough, and I feel like other people, other creatives, other people with ADHD feel like they don't do enough even when pretty much every minute is packed. Whatever I do is enough, and some weeks are going to be more productive than others, and that's okay. Food has arrived, and I am kind of exhausted, but I don't think it's gonna be like a physical effort to eat. Like, I don't think I'm gonna have to force myself every step of the way. So that's good. Food is here. I'm gonna eat, take my meds finally. It is 2:06 p.m. I'm pleased to announce that I am, in fact, not struggling with food, and I'm getting my energy back due to, you know, putting food in my body. It kind of requires the fuel. It is 2:45 p.m. and I have that flutter in my chest that's like, I want to do something and I think I want to stream. Usually it'd be like, well, that's a shame because people are coming over in 15 minutes. But they're coming over at 5, which means I have like 2 hours to do whatever I want with. First, I have to actually upload the VODs. I've got to take a glance at them, see what they are, title them. And there are other things I have to do, but I want to stream, and usually I stream on Wednesdays, and I felt bad that I didn't stream, so I'm gonna do the VODs first, and then I'm probably gonna stream. Hi! I have started a live stream. We didn't think we were gonna make one today, but we are! Stream over! That was a good stream. It was very chill, very small. Definitely didn't get anywhere near the numbers that I kind of tend to average around, but this is super off schedule for me. And also considering the mental state I was in, it's probably good that things weren't going faster because I don't know if I would have been able to keep up with chat. But regardless of that, I got a couple of raids and that was really good, and I got a donation, which is really rare. I think I got some gifted subs. Wait, did I get gifted subs? I think I did. I think that was today, maybe. Which makes us closer to this as a sub goal. That's how ahead of MP I am. I've just finished stream. It is 4:55 p.m. and people are supposed to be here for role playing at about 5, and I think I hear voices in the living room. So I'm gonna head out there for some role playing. My Wednesdays don't tend to be that productive. They tend to be pretty chill. So I'm okay with how much I've done and how much has been on my to-do list today. I'm gonna tick off streaming, and then it's like do role playing and upload VODs overnight that's left to do. So despite the fact that I didn't feel like I did enough earlier, I'm feeling pretty decent right now, and I'm ready to go relax with people I care about and am personally close to. This is such a good angle of you.
This is such a terrible angle of you. Why would you use this?
Recommended 2.8. 2.0.
Oh god, we're still going.
Happy bisexual noises.
What time was it?
12:43.
Happy
AM.
Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
Good.
Like, what?
We are hysterically
I have
reading
work
out
tonight.
reviews. That's horrifying to
I
know.
have work tonight as well. Fuck.
Catboy time.
I have work in 6 hours. We
You know
should
what?
go
No, that's it.
5
That's the
hours.
update. It's 12:41 a.m. Catboy time. Jay's reading out the reviews of a Catboy dating game, and Toby and I
think we're all
cannot stop
slowly
laughing.
losing our minds.
Slowly?
Everything is- No.
I don't have work in 6 hours. I'm an idiot.
Oh,
I have
we
work
can't
at
do
6
maths now.
p.m. tomorrow.
Jay.
Today. I start
Jay.
work at 6 p.m.
Yes.
6 a.m. is when I need to. Is
Okay.
When I would wake up. That's
We
six.
need to go to sleep
We need to go to
because
sleep.
we can't math anymore. But also,
Okay, but the Catboy reviews
the
are
Catboy review.
Very funny.
I will see you in the morning. It's 5:51. Why am I awake? I fell asleep a little bit past 1. Why am I awake? If I don't wake up now, I'm probably gonna regret it, aren't I? I would like to keep lying down. I'd like to go back to sleep. I know I'm gonna regret this. But I'm gonna go back to sleep. Good night. Good morning. It is 8:30 a.m. I've been kind of up / dragging myself up for the past half hour. I had 2 bad dreams after going back to sleep at 6 a.m. and I thoroughly regret going back to sleep. I'm also a little groggy and grumpy because I overslept. And my solution is going to be to go hug my friends.
I was just
See,
trying to get comfy.
You're incredible.
Oh, no,
Ah!
that's glasses.
That was glasses.
This is the problem with having glasses.
I'm sorry that my eyes don't work.
Jay, my eyes also don't work.
Yeah, but you're the one who
That sounds
hit
like a
me.
you problem.
It is a me problem.
Hi. I happen to love you guys a lot.
Yes, we're aware. As you should.
Very cute.
I'm still waking up. I have
I'm gonna steal
bad
the
words.
glasses. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
I don't have my glasses on, so I'm trying to steal the glasses by looking in the screen.
No.
I've been defeated.
I don't have a good angle to get them with my teeth. That probably looks so weird to the people who aren't used to me.
Yeah.
I responded to so many things with, oh, why didn't I get that on camera? And Toby just said, I diagnose you as content creator and it's terminal. And then they broke out into an argument of whether or not it's terminal.
It's not terminal.
I stand
I
by
mean,
what
yeah.
I said.
I was gonna say I stand by what you said too, but you know, I'm too lazy to stand up. Conclusion, I love my friends.
There is a woman not recognized.
No one needs content.
I'm pretty sure that was in the video.
No, that was after we
No.
stopped filming. That is on the list of things I wish I got on
Oh,
camera.
so we just look delusional. Cool.
Hi.
Hi. Love you too.
Just rammed your nose into my finger.
We are cats.
Yeah.
Headbutt.
Aw, you're so cute.
Shut up.
No, I will make you squish face. I can cut that out if you need me to.
It's fine.
My bad. Are
I
you
am-
awake yet?
Partially.
That's another thing. The Peter Piper pecked a pick of pickled peppers, and you just going, how can you do that? I don't even know if I exist yet.
It was, I haven't even processed that I exist yet.
That, yes.
And Toby went,
You have to do
Yeah.
that every
yeah, no,
morning.
you have to do that every morning. Yeah, no, it was, I woke up half an hour ago and I haven't even processed that I exist yet. And do you have to do that every morning? Yeah, it takes me like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it does, and it's been,
Hey, so in other news, Charlie
Like-
Slime's cool.
Oh
Not
my
even.
god. Okay, I should probably stop filming now. And then do more cuddles. There were so many things I wanted to get on camera that I didn't. It is 9:55 a.m. and we are getting ready to go out to the store and do the things that we have to do at the store. Much cuddling has been had. Many shenanigans, most of which not filmed. It's been fun, but also my brain is screaming at me to do something probably because it's 9:55 a.m. It's almost 10 a.m. Ah! Hi, I'm back home. It is 12:15 p.m. While we were out, we got none of the things we needed to done. We went to all of the places they needed to, but they told us that they couldn't help us. So I wasn't dealing well with that. And then it happened to my friend as well, so I'm like, oh, so the world doesn't hate me in particular. This is just a difficult situation. We did a food, and I finally remembered that I had to take my meds at 11:40 a.m., which means that this was a brunch, and I'm only taking one dose of meds today. Luckily, I don't need to do a lot today. Mostly I just need to do a thumbnail. But for now, I am wiped and out of it. So I'm just gonna watch some YouTube for a little bit, and then I'll worry about thumbnail and finishing uploading the VODs and other things. Thursdays are often difficult to get on track because I have people over in the mornings, and they're more so when there's two people. Sometimes in the mornings, I'm like, okay, Jay, you have a great day. I'm just gonna get to work now. Bye. So I have sketched a thumbnail. I am waiting for nighttime to get a screenshot for the background on my laptop, and I'm watching my friend Apple play Minecraft on stream. Now I open up Photoshop and my drawing tablet, and we start working on a thumbnail. So I've got this sort of sketch done. I did a rough sketch in the colors underneath, and then I've done like slightly more detailed overlay in white. I noticed it getting really messy with Worm, like I've had to erase so much of this. Usually I would just push through, and like usually at this point I would put it on to upload, but putting it on to upload makes it feel like there is a time limit. So I'm gonna save this and put it down for a bit and take a little bit of a break. It is currently 2:49 p.m. And this is like the only job productive thing I've done today. But I spent some time out with my friends, and I'm gonna do a bit of self-care. And I think that's gonna be good for me and a good idea. It is 3:30. I took a break. I don't feel ready to do something, but I also need to be doing something because I am getting bored. So I'm gonna keep drawing, and I hope it doesn't burn me out. I'm struggling a bit today, but that's okay. I will make it through today, and everything will be alright. Oh my goodness, okay. It is 5:18 p.m., and I have finished the base colors of the thumbnail, which means it's almost at a possible level. I need to change the line color, and I need to add at minimum some basic shading before it can go out. I know I've been doing this for over 2.5 hours, and frankly, I'm sick of it. But like, this is one of the only things that I have to do today. I have to do this, and then I also have to apply for a job today. Okay, we're good. We've done at least 3/4 of a useful thing today out of the 3 things that I needed to do today. I tried to do the first thing I needed to do today, but the thing said no. So, it's fine, it's alright. I'm gonna have lunch with my grandmother tomorrow, which also means that I won't be able to do anything useful. But it will be nice to see my grandmother. I'm just gonna try and finish this. The video is probably ready for me to click the release button by now, but the thumbnail isn't, so. The shading process has begun, and take a look at this. One thing, just adding a gradient overlay changes it so much. So shading process has begun, and I'm feeling good about that. I just need to add some basic like cell shading now, I guess, and maybe some specific gradients. We'll see. It is almost 6:30 p.m. and I am done. We've got text layers, 3 separate shading layers, a vignette as well, and hopefully that's gonna do. I have to call it good enough here. I have to be done. I'm sick of this. It's 6 p.m. I started at 2 p.m., right?
I would like to be done with this thumbnail, please. Thank you. 6:56 p.m. 2 people have already come to check on me and tell me the dinner is ready. Those happened both at least 10 or maybe 15 minutes ago, and I just put out the video. I'm gonna watch a Studio Ghibli movie over dinner to give myself some relaxation and stuff. I'm gonna watch The Wind Rises. It's been a while. This is one of the sad ones, but it's not one of the ones whose plot I can relay without thinking. Try not to make this too long. I already went and cried to my mom. That movie was so beautiful. It's been so long since I've seen it. When I saw it when I was younger, I didn't have the experience I do now. And so I don't think that the heavily autistic coded main character hit me so hard. I know what I know now. And I'm so happy. And I'm so heartbroken. He got the love and the support, even when he didn't get the understanding from his peers. He didn't get enough time. There was never enough time. There's never enough time. There's projects and projects, and you can never get it right, but you keep trying anyway. The movie is about the ephemeral nature of love, and the main character loves his projects, loves his special interest, loves his wife, and he doesn't get enough time. Even when he outlives them all, he doesn't get enough time. He brings his projects home because he doesn't get enough time at the office to finish working on the thing he loves. And because he doesn't get enough time when he's at the office to spend with his wife. So he brings his projects home and works on them sitting next to her. And she knows what he's working on. And she asks about it and encourages him, even though she doesn't know anything about it. She hasn't studied what he has. She doesn't have the knowledge. But she loves him, and he loves her, and he loves his work. Studio Ghibli movies are always so beautiful. They're so beautiful, and they're about enjoying life. They're about the little things. They're about falling in love with the tiny moments and the tiny details, and turning every day into an adventure. And I've loved that about them my whole life. As long as I can remember, I've only ever tried to find joy in the little happy moments. But for the past few months, I've been really, really noticing that it's hard to love the little moments when you don't seem to get the time for them. I spent 6 hours today making a thumbnail. I didn't want to have to work on this for another day. I wanted it to be done. It was supposed to be done today. I spent 6 hours making a thumbnail. I'm so proud of it that I'm finally done with this project that I have had for 7 months of this story that I got to tell about an autistic character who didn't understand the people around them, who wasn't understood by the people around them, but who tried anyway, who loved anyway, who kept going anyway. Someone who fought even when there was no reason to fight because giving up isn't an option. And I finally got to finish telling that story, and it means that there were so many things I couldn't do today. I wanted to go on a walk tonight, but it's 10 p.m. and this is the first real moment I've gotten to breathe. The main character of this movie was shown hyper-focusing. He was shown struggling to put his work down and helping everybody he could, even when it meant he was late for his own things. Ghibli characters keep doing that. So many of them keep doing that. And there was beauty anyway. There was joy, and there was sadness, and there was hardship, and there was so much to do. Even in the decades that took place in this movie, he didn't get enough time. And the autistic character is really, really hitting me tonight. And the fact that Ghibli has always romanticized work. Work that you love. Work for the sake of doing something. It's not capitalism or industrialism. It's someone who's loved aircraft their whole life designing planes. It's Sophie Hatter cleaning Howl's castle to put
order into the world, and because it's something she can do. It's something she can do to help. It's something she can do to feel useful. It's something she can do to make things a little bit easier when times are tough, when things don't make sense. It's about the kids from up on Poppy Hill cleaning up and renovating a whole building just so they don't get rid of a piece of history to replace it with something new. It's Baron Humbert von Gickingham coming to life because the person who sculpted him put so much love into the work of art and getting to pass that love along to others. Work and projects and life don't happen separately. My work is my life. My projects are my work. And sometimes it feels like I don't get to live because I'm working too hard. I've had so many friends tell me that they're worried about me because of how much time I put into work, how rarely I'm free, but I can't sit still because I want to be doing this. And sometimes it burns me out. Sometimes it burns, sometimes it hurts, but I love it so much and I don't want to stop. And I am in a place where I'm doing what I have dreamed about doing for as long as I can remember. I don't remember a time before I wanted to make Minecraft videos for my whole life. For an actual literal decade, probably more. I wanted to tell a Minecraft roleplay story about a character that I could relate to. A character that could teach kids like me that it's okay. And I don't know if I did that. I don't know if I told the right character. But the fantasy I told myself to keep myself going for years when I didn't have anybody and I didn't have anything to work on was being in a roleplay SMP, was doing the work, doing the grinding, telling the story. And every day when I was filming the Dawn SMP, it felt surreal. It was hard to remember sometimes, even though I am always so sure of reality. It was hard to believe that this was real, that I was on a roleplay SMP with some friends, people I didn't know beforehand. And that when I logged on, they were excited to see me. And that when they logged on, they said hi. And I said hi, and they responded to me. And they cheered me on. And that we were telling a story together. That there were people who watched me play Minecraft, even when I wasn't doing anything interesting. And enjoyed it. And found comfort in it. And wanted to watch. Because that is the daydream that kept me alive, that kept me going. It's what I fought my whole life to do. And it's real. That's my life, even when it's hard. This is what I do. This is who I am. I didn't have to compromise. I didn't have to give in. I didn't have to give up. I didn't have to work a 9-to-5 or a retail job. My family are proud of me, even when I need help. Even when I can't live without support because of this capitalist system. Because the world we live in is a fight. And sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes you can't even get out of bed. But we are here, and we are fighting. And I am living the life I have dreamed of for longer than I can remember. And it is real, and it is true, and I am here, and I am me. I am me. I spent so long trying to be me, and I'm finally here. I'm finally them. And I didn't know how I was gonna turn out. I didn't know it was gonna be like this. I spent so long looking, and finding myself was such a relief. My camera's doing weird things, but that's okay. I remember when I was little, when I was playing in my grandmother's garden, harvesting leaves and crushing them with stones to make potions, grabbing water from the hose, mixing them all together. That stage, that phase of garden witchcraft, of making potions, of making fake meals in a restaurant in the garden. I don't know if that helps anyone place the age, but it was pretty young. And I remember filming it in my mind like a vlog. And whenever I had to put it down to go to the bathroom, especially to eat a meal, I would take that mental footage and I would edit it. I would figure out how I would cut that together, and I would daydream uploading that to YouTube. This is the second time since I started that I've made a vlog. The first hasn't been seen. I still have the footage, but I've never released it. I don't know if it's any good. Filming this vlog has been really nostalgic for me. I think because of that fake little daydream vlog I always used to do. And the weird lighting here is making this more like a daydream. Can you believe that this is the life I lead? This is what I do? There was a time when I couldn't even imagine finishing school. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't know who I was gonna be. And I'm here, where I've always dreamed of being. And I'm getting better every day. And I'm getting help. And there was a time when it was clearly measurable that I was getting better every day. There was a time where every single video I put out had something new in it. Something that I hadn't done in the previous video. Something that I only just learned. And then I reached the point where I couldn't tell I was making that progress because everything was going slow. And it felt like I wasn't doing anything. It felt like I wasn't getting better. That I was just going and going and going and not moving. Running down an endless corridor and getting nowhere closer to my goal. But you always get like that when you learn a skill. When you're improving but you can't see it anymore. And then you look back at where you started and you can't even look at it because it's so bad compared to what you can do now. I have this problem where I keep comparing myself to other YouTubers. People talk about how once you start making YouTube videos, you can't just casually watch YouTube anymore because it's a case study. You look at what other people make and you think, how did they do that? What did they do that I don't? Is there anything I can learn from here? As creatives, the things we make are informed by the things we watch, the things we surround ourselves with, and it can be really hard not to compare yourself to those. But the only person that you are ever compared to, the only person you should ever be measured against is you. I said I wasn't gonna talk for too long. I said I was gonna try and keep this short. It's 20 minutes. I should wrap it up. I'm a little weepy right now. I'm very happy. Very happy. Even though today was tough. I'm so happy. I am so incredibly privileged. Thank you. Thank you for letting me live this life. Thank you. Every day it is a dream come true. Thank you. Good morning. It is 8:53. I got pancakes in front of me. Technically, I'm not supposed to start work before 10, but this is one of those rare times where I can make an exception, kind of, because I need to leave the house at 11:30 because I agreed to have lunch with my grandmother, which means that if I start streaming at 10, I'll only have an hour and a half to stream, and that's not gonna feel like enough. So if I would like to, I can start streaming a little bit early. It is an unknown time. Strange noises are happening in my ceiling, and the power just went out. That might make streaming significantly harder. My mom just came into my room to tell me that this is not a fuse, this is a planned power outage that none of us remembered was going to happen. So, no stream for me today, but I'm gonna go spend some time with my mother. Yeah, that's not what usually happens Friday mornings, but it's fine. Everything's chill. I'm gonna go play some games with my mum and not worry about what I will or will not stream because the answer is apparently will not. My mother has reminded me that I need a shower. I should also probably think about what I actually would like to wear today if I'm going to be having a shower. As you can tell by the state of my hair, I really need it. I don't know what I'm gonna wear. That is possibly the worst shower experience I have had in a long time because the power is out. There's no hot water. I take hot showers. That was not my favorite thing that I've ever done, but I'm clean now. I am home. Lunch out with my grandmother was great. The place we went to eat, very good, very enjoyable. I like it a lot. The power is still out and will probably be out until 5 p.m., which is great, not at all how my usual Fridays go. Usually on Friday, I would stream in the morning and then have to stop for lunch, have lunch, maybe poke a thing or two, start editing something, or work on one of those little background things for a little bit until my grandfather gets here, and then I would go out and do something with my grandfather. Maybe watch a movie, maybe go see a show. I don't know what's happening tomorrow, but I'm probably still seeing my grandfather. It's just that I'm not streaming today or starting to edit something, which is a shame because I'd kind of hoped to start to edit this vlog. And I am also not going to be working on any other online computery stuff because there's no internet. So I think I'm just going to do some writing for a little bit. Also, I want to show you what I'm wearing, but I can't put my hand far enough away. Wait. I think I look pretty cool today. I can't really get a decent angle. Wait, but so I got my favorite shirt, which is this oversized white shirt with a rose on some barbed wire. My hair's long, but with the sunglasses, it kind of looks like I'm cool and I don't care about anything. I'm dressing kind of androgynous, kind of masked today, and it's good. This is one of my favorite shirts. I love the belt chain and spiky belt combo, and I'm weirdly feeling good about the sunglasses. Also, it's like really bright outside because it is summer, so the sunglasses help. I'm gonna go write for a little bit and then maybe do some other things today. I'm being forced to take a day off by the fact we don't have internet or power, which is probably good because I kind of failed to take a day off both Tuesday and Thursday, which are supposed to be kind of chill. Ah, universe. Thank you for taking care of me, but also, how dare you? I'm too cool for that. Hello. I'm gonna head to bed soon, but I know that there was a lot of things I wanted to say, and I don't really remember what any of them are. I didn't really feel like filming for a lot of today, partially because the power was out at my mom's, which meant that limited battery on the phone, partially because I spent a lot of the day out doing social stuff or hanging out with family. Fridays have always been really special to me. Fridays have always been a time where I get to see my grandfather and spend time with him. We've spent Fridays together for longer than I can remember, probably my whole life. And that usually means that I don't get much work done. And as much as I'm enjoying these, they are work. Oh, I remember. I wanted to talk about my mom. Yeah, sure, why not? My arms were getting tired. My sweetheart mother got out of bed far earlier than she usually would have today because she woke up to the power going out and thought, that's fine, I can just go to bed. And then remembered that I was planning to stream this morning and knew that it was going to throw out my whole day and that I was going to be in a panic and really off kilter. And so she woke up to let me know what was going on, to make sure that I understood that this was a planned thing that we just forgot was going to happen, but we were alerted that this would happen. To tell me the parameters of what time to what time it was planned to be out for, and to offer to do stuff with me so that I could be distracted from the fact that my plans got taken away from me, because she knows that I really struggle with plans falling apart, with plans changing last minute. I really struggle with them. It's like it's an autism thing. I also struggle with sitting still. It's an ADHD thing. And yes, I do talk with my legs like all of the time. I really appreciate that my mother woke up hours and hours before she usually does to spend some time with me because she knew it would be difficult for me with the plans changing. I didn't even really realize that that's what she was doing and that's how much she thought it out until she was explaining to my grandfather when he came to pick me up that she knew it was going to throw me off. So that's why she chose to spend time with me. And that means so much. She knew it'd throw me off and she planned for that. Oh my goodness. It made me feel really loved, and I wanted to appreciate that. Hi. So, we're back at my mom's house. This is not where I usually am on a Tuesday. On a Saturday. This is where I usually am on a Tuesday, but not on a Saturday. And my brain is seriously throwing me off because of that. Usually, in about 20 minutes, I would start streaming, but I'd be at my dad's house. And the fact that I'm at my mom's house is throwing me off a fair bit. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I just got home, so I'm gonna sit down for a little bit and then see. I really love this shirt, and I'm enjoying wearing pants because I've been wearing a skirt for so much of this week. And also the lighting here is pretty at the moment. This looks good. This is pretty. I like it. Booted up my computer and it's 11:11 a.m. which means I get to make a wish and I get to take a moment of like peace and tranquility. But we're back and my beautiful Studio Ghibli background is so pretty and I love it. And I love this shirt. Like, this is one of my favorite shirts. It makes me feel so good about myself. And spending time with my family was great. And the Studio Ghibli movie was great. And I saw some really pretty vines on some trees today. And that was nice. And yeah, I'm just really happy. And I think I'm gonna do a face cam stream because I'm feeling good about how I look right now and I'm feeling good about me. I'm listening to 8-Bit Sea Shanties while I set everything up and it's so good. It's so good. I am so close to being able to stream. Also, we have 23 subscribers and this vlog is the reward for 25. So we genuinely might get there today. That's really exciting. I kind of convinced myself that I misremembered the other 5 gifted, which is awesome because we had 13 at the beginning of this week. So I've been gifted 10 subs this week, which is really, really good for like my, both my ego and my anxiety because I was getting a little nervous about the number going down, even though I tried not to let myself get nervous about that. Like, I can't control getting nervous. So, Minecraft time now. Hello! I'm having a great time. Stream just ended / crashed. I had a good time just chilling in Minecraft. But, Minecraft ran out of memory. So I ended my stream, which is probably good because it is 12:45 and I'm gonna have to figure out a lunch. I'm pretty sure I can just have leftovers from the place we went yesterday. I had a really good time. I'm feeling a lot better about being in my mom's house when I'm not usually here right now because on my way home to my mom's house from my grandfather's, I was like freaking out. I was like, no, I should be going to my dad's house. That's how things usually are. Even if I can't stream, I should be going to my dad's house just to sit on the couch and be in the place I'm supposed to be in. But then we got here and it was fine and everything's chill and I know what I'm supposed to do when I'm here. It's just that I'm not usually here on this day. So this is a weird formless day and there are no rules. There's no, it's a Saturday. These are the things that you're supposed to do on a Saturday because I'm not here on a Saturday. There's no rules. Time doesn't exist, but I do, and I will until I cease existing someday in the inevitable heat death of the universe, at which case, it won't matter what I have or haven't done, because the future is meaningless, and the now is a tool for my use to make my own life better. That's my mentality at the moment. If that mentality doesn't work for you, don't worry about it. It may or may not be true. That's just the way I'm thinking to cope with existing. Yeah, I don't want to do a lunch, but like I should. I'm wearing a green shirt now because I have curry and I don't want to get that on my white shirt if I spill any. The good news is that my curry smells amazing. The bad news is I don't have anything left in my pill bottle. I don't have any meds available to me. These aren't the sort of thing that you're supposed to stop taking suddenly, and I have a total of 2 tablets. So I didn't take any meds this morning, and it's a miracle that I'm still doing this well. I have 2 left, and I thought, like, I don't need to take any today. But you're not supposed to stop them suddenly, so I'm gonna basically take a quarter of my usual dose today, and then just hope that everything's okay. And I'm gonna be aware that my emotional regulation is gonna be a lot harder to do for the next 2 or so weeks until I can get more meds. So I'm gonna do some lunch now. And try not to be overly emotional about that. Yeah, I'm doing all right now, but I'm worried about maybe not doing so all right in the near future. But I guess that's kind of always the case, so it'll be okay. I'm gonna do some writing. Usually on Saturdays after lunch, I would watch stuff with my dad and spend time with my dad and maybe do some crafty things. So this isn't so far outside of my normal. Oh, I might work on bot commands, setup stuff. I've basically decided that the thing I'm already using is working, and it's just gonna be easier and better for me if I just keep using the thing that's working. Yeah, it's just gonna be easier to do what I'm already doing instead of trying to reinvent the wheel. It's taken me months, but I've accepted that fact. Oh well. So I haven't been particularly productive, but I think that's because it's like really hot as opposed to the fact that I've barely had medication today. Okay, so I am transferring a bunch of VODs at this point. If I'm gonna be at this house anyway, I might as well do that over the weekend and get some progress made. But I'm scrolling through this folder of VODs that I need to upload, and it's like really short. It feels like the shortest it's been in a long time, which is good because that means that I'm catching up. And then I think I'm going to start transferring these little recordings over and compiling them all into one video timeline to then edit down. It is 9 p.m. I have eaten dinner. I have been transferring all of these clips onto my PC so that I can eventually edit them. There are 160 so far. This will be the 161st, which is like a lot. And I am really trying to convince myself that I probably shouldn't go for a walk at 9 p.m. at night, but I want to go on a walk at 9 p.m. at night. This is a terrible idea. This isn't a terrible idea because it's dark. It's a terrible idea because it's 9 p.m. and I'm starting a thing. I'm not gonna want to just walk around the block. I said I would, but usually I go on these things for like an hour, and that seems like a while. Anyway, walk time. I'm gonna put on some music. The breeze is incredible. It's so nice out here. Hi. Oh, hello, stars. You're so pretty. Hello, Orion. How are you doing tonight? This is terrible footage. I'm just gonna enjoy my walk. You guys aren't gonna enjoy this. Oh, the breeze is so beautiful. It was so warm today. Oh, I love going on walks. Okay, I'm gonna go put on some nice music. I'm really happy. I'm going on walks. Woo! It's 9:40, I am home, and I had a good walk. And also I don't want to go to bed, I want to write more fan fiction. I still don't want to write my book, but I'm going to write fan fiction. I wrote the first scene of chapter 2, and now it is a little bit past 11 o'clock, and I'm going to head to bed. I need to get on a train at a little bit past 9 a.m. tomorrow, so I gotta get some sleep and set my alarms. That's also very important. Why is waking up hard? It's 7:32 a.m. My roommate's in the shower. I shouldn't lie down more. Lie down more. Good morning. Is it a good morning? Birds exist. It is 11 past 8. I've been kind of dragging myself awake for over half an hour, tangled in blankets and stuff. And I think I'm really, really close to getting up. But also I don't plan to sit up as soon as I stop recording, so maybe I should record myself sitting up so that I actually sit up. That's probably a good idea, but instead I'm gonna roll over. I have to leave the house in less than an hour. That's gonna be fun. It is 8:38 a.m. So I'm basically just gonna eat this and then leave. We're gonna watch YouTube while yep. Late, I'm running late. Ah! I missed my train, so I'm gonna be late now. That's how these things go, so that's alright. See my dad's car. I'm gonna go to our sword fighting training now. Usually I'd be with my dad and we'd just go together, but because I was at my mom's, I had to get the train to a place where we could easily meet. There's a lot of people here. I do not know how much I am going to be able to film, but I want to film because I want to show you this cool thing that I do.
There's a black hole not to step in. I'm gonna pass. Wow, that was bad.
Yeah, it was terrible. Yeah, I think I'm dead.
You got my arms?
Yeah, collarbone. Jeez, I'm getting tired.
You're good.
Okay. Bottom.
Long.
Yeah, arms. Why? Okay.
I'm here. Are you going to move into my spot? No, you're going to do something else.
Missed.
Oh my gosh, look at this. It used to be blue. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. Dad and I made some food, so we're gonna do a lunch and then I'm gonna go back to my mom's house. Hello, I'm back home at mom's. It is 3:30. Usually I would start streaming today at 3 or 4, but I kind of don't want to do that. If I don't do something right now, I'm never going to start doing something ever again in my life. So I guess I'm gonna open up my editor and just transfer some things in there maybe. Oh boy, I sure am unmedicated today. It'll be fine. It's fine. Still coping pretty well with everything, so it's not a disaster. Everything's alright. So I am not a tea person. Whenever I try to do tea, it is trying to convince my little monkey brain that the flavored water is good for you and that it's fun and exciting because it's flavored. But oh no, it's not flavored enough, or oh no, it's too flavored, or it's poisoned, whatever. My dad kept recommending that when the ADHD stuff is really hard to manage, the caffeine in tea or coffee might help me regulate my brain. And I've been finding that with editing, tea makes it a lot easier because I don't have to put down my editing for long to just take a sip of tea and then put the cup back down, and I'm not interested in or distracted by the tea like I would be my phone, like recording this video instead of editing that one. I have been finding that tea works really well for me when I'm editing, and that's basically the only time I drink it. That's enough distraction. It's time to edit again. It's gonna annoy me later, the fact that I'm filming this. Okay, so I just cut down the first 4 clips of this vlog, and it is 3 minutes and 14 seconds so far because I unnecessarily film things, or I don't shorten it as much as I could because ADHD, and then I think that everything is important and I must include it. So cutting this down is going to be really difficult, and I don't even know if this clip's going to remain in the actual video, but I'm going to try and stop talking now so that I don't have to edit it down further. Ready? Good job, me. Nope, I just, It's 6:05. I have edited 8 minutes of this vlog so far, which I'm probably going to manage to find a way to cut down in a bit, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. I don't know how long this is going to be. I am almost out of tea. It feels like I haven't done much, and my thoughts of all of the things that are wrong or should be better about this edit are getting to me, so I'm going to need to take a break from it and lie down and such. Just had dinner and finished watching the final Manhunt, and I was maybe gonna have a shower today, but it's starting to look like I'm not. I don't think I'm getting anything else done today, so I guess this is goodbye. This is the final part of the vlog. Thank you all so much for joining me. I have no idea how I'm gonna edit all of this down, but I've actually really enjoyed this week. I hope it turns out well. Thank you for all of the support on YouTube and on Twitch. This vlog was a Twitch subscriber reward. You guys mean the world to me. I hope you know that. I hope you know how much your support means. I'll try not to go on too much here because I already know it's going to be hard to edit all of this down, but I really want you to know how important you are. Thank you so much.